You have expectations of what you want to do, but then you have to deal with the reality of what the business is bringing in. Of course, everybody would love to say we have 2 months and $1 million budget, but in reality, independent films don't yield that much in return. Unless you happen to hit a home run, and if you try to plan for that and are not successful, you'll be out of business very quickly. Once the script was selected and read through and felt that it was a script that we definitely could turn into a viable project, we had to start coming up with a budget. Of course, that was passed back and forth. Bill wanting to have more time would raise the budget, and me trying to be the project manager kept trying to lower the budget. But that's the way it goes. You have to have the give and take. So we negotiated between the project team to a budget that we felt that we could bring the entire project in, and I'd say that we came in within 10% of that budget, which is exceptional. We did do a quality effort in trying to select the best cast we could with the actors that were available at the time. Basically, you're just going to put a casting call in a local paper, and we have to use Backstage. The process usually takes about 2 to 3 months. It's probably 6 or 7 separate auditions that we run through, each time filtering down until you get to the actual actors that you want to bring on board.
In certain traditions,
we don't take family and friends in. We're looking for professionals that can do the quality job that we're looking for.
I mean, we all want to be reasonable, don't we?
And one of the advantages that we have is that Bill, when he writes something, he knows what he's looking for, so that when we're bringing in people, he's looking for them to be able to deliver that kind of performance. The script had one great advantage. It basically was one location. Once that location was found, we was going to solve a lot of other issues. Of course, that location was a little bit difficult. 3 to 4 weeks before we actually started the shoot, we were actually ready to pull the plug because we couldn't find the location. You know, if you're a big budget project, you can just pretty much go out there and, find any place that particularly fits what you need and be able to put the money towards it. But when you really don't have much money, it makes it a lot more difficult. And you're really relying on friends or people that would like to be involved with a project to say, okay, you can use my property. So I think the fortunate that we found a location that's definitely added to the value of the project. And then once we found it, I think just everybody was just totally excited about getting the effort going. You had the script, you have the actors, you're missing the location. And then once the third piece of the puzzle fell into place, I think everybody's excited and saying, this is going to happen. I don't think your expectation is you're ever going to have less than a 12-hour day. Although you like to schedule an 8-hour day, it's just not going to happen. Maybe an 8-hour day for the actors, but for the crew, you're at least there 2 hours before the start of the shoot, and you're there another hour after the shoot, and you're always running into issues.
and action.
So I don't think on any day we ever had less than a 16 to 18-hour day. It was a lot harder than a lot of people may understand, because unless you've actually been out there and doing it, it's an extreme pressure, a lot of coordination, and everything has to come together. We started on or about, I think it was September 10th, and we finished on or about October 10th.
Some people are here reluctantly, it seems.
Although a lot of our shooting was inside, we did have the outside, and the weather just cooperated with us completely.
One on set, please.
It was a little chilly in the evenings. I remember one particular scene, Stephanie Roy, her guts were ripped out. She's laying outside. It's about 45 degrees. She's basically in a short sleeve top, and she has to lay out there. And I think we actually made it through the actual shot, and the second the shot, her whole body was shivering because it was that cold. The cult scene, which is the last thing that we shot, the location for that actually got changed. It was supposed to be inside a building and controlled environment. That turned out to be an outdoor shoot, and
There you go.
it was the last day for the crew. It started probably about 6 o'clock in the morning when the set had to be designed on the fly, and I think we shot through till almost 5, 6 o'clock the next morning. And thanks to Alexis, because it got really cold. It was probably one of the coldest days that we shot on. And of course, that's the scene where she's actually chained to a tree, and every time there was a stoppage on it, she had to be put a heavy coat and be put in front of a heater just so that she could warm up a little bit.
And cut.
But I think when we actually got to the end of that, which, as I said, is about the 21st day of shooting in a 30-day time period, we could actually look at each other and said, we did it. When we finished Sleepless Nights, and we knew we wanted to do another project, and one of our expectations is to deliver a better product for less money. And the bottom line is that we were able to do Demon Resurrection on about half the budget of Sleepless Nights, but I think we've got a 100 times better quality product. Even though when you're going through the effort of the shooting, and you sometimes wonder, why are you doing this? Why are you putting these hours? Why are you working while you're sick? Why are you working when you're tired? But when you have the end product and it's out there and accepted as it's been, it's all rewarding. I just want to thank everybody involved with the project. Thank you.